Hi everyone. I'll just read out from this. I need to refer to a couple of documents as we go, and I'll leave them with you as required. Okay, so good morning everyone. I'm Steve. I represent the Capel family who've been resident in Wicker since 1939. 4 generations worth now, about 30 people hanging around the Wicker area. I live on Cranleigh Road, opposite Hadley, next to the Britton family, who I also represent today. I was pleased to be a speaker in 2007 when the appeal by a previous developer to destroy the Wicker community was overturned. So we have some form. I would like to highlight 3 points today that I ask the committee to consider. Firstly, when investigating the application itself, Persimmon South Coast is a dormant company. It doesn't exist at this point. It's like a pop-up. I think you need to look at that. It's actually Persimmon PLC that's the company that is really doing this, and that will be a theme as we go forward. It's not local. They're registered in Yorkshire. Okay, so rather than being a local submission by Persimmon South Coast, this is actually a submission from Persimmon PLC, a highly successful generator of profit. And this development will generate over 5 million in profit based on the average house price and gross margin figures presented in their annual report 2015. Secondly, which was referred to the speaker before last, the tactics employed have been to include a document from an appeal in Lower Swanwick for 37 houses. This was upheld, citing amongst other things as a disconnect really between the fair and stated provision of land for housing to deliver on and their ability to deliver on it on time. However, the important relevant points in that document would, I believe, rule in Cranleigh's favour. So I think you need to look at that document harder. It's actually fine, because it's much smaller, it doesn't have any of the challenges that we have in this area. So I think that's erroneous. Okay, an illustration from Persimmon Homes Annual Report 2014, which is here, shows an area of view of what this type of development is supposed to do for all the right reasons. Okay, when you look at it on its own, it's actually pretty good. I was thinking, oh, I'd love to live there, it's nice. Okay, but when you look at this illustration, which is actually one of their documents from their report, and I've done a big copy of it, you see an area which does have that. There's about the same amount of houses, 130 or so houses, next to an existing development. Okay, the difference is there's highways at the back to link this together. What they've chosen to present is what they do well. This, I think they just got it wrong. So I think you need to just take a look at that. Okay, the only way we can get through now is to dig our way from this place, dig past a school, out to a highway. That's what's wrong with this in general. So in closing, I would like to assure Fareham Borough Council that we will partner with FBC in any appeal decisions that come up from the developer. We have form, we've done it before, we know what we're doing. I'm encouraged to read that our Fareham MP has the same view on gaps as our previous MP and the provision for this. In the annual report, Persimmon Homes claim to build quality homes in attractive locations. Okay, they're not so attractive if you bury them under 120 houses, with the proceeds going to bolster the 637 million profits of Persimmon Homes, of which only 0.08% was given back to the people in acts of charity based on their 2015 report. Yep, this is wrong on so many levels. Thank you very much. I tried to hit the 3 minutes.